Hello everyone, it's Vandiril here again, and this video is gonna be pretty special. In this video I'm gonna spectate 4 bots. So, on the blue side we have the Lucian AD carry, and we have the Nunu support, Annie in the mid lane and top lane Rammus. And on the red side we have the Kog'Maw AD carry, Alistar support, Renekton top lane and Malzahar mid lane. But what we can already see is the classical Korean lane swap in the game. So we see the standard Kog'Maw and Alistar in the top lane, but the Annie and Nunu decided to go duo and just allow the AD carry Lucian to free farm by himself and get his levels as fast as he can against the Malzahar that went solo. And pretty special thing, we have both top laners in the mid lane, so that's some next level Korean strat. We'll see how it worked out for both teams. So the problem for blue team at this moment is that Nunu is still level 1, we already are like 5 minutes into the game. Nunu is still level 1, he just got the level 2, and they are slowly like losing this lane. Nunu tries to go aggressive on the Kog'Maw right now, he tanks a lot of minions. I don't know if that's the best idea for him to do. He's still going in pretty deep, Kog'Maw is trading there some back, he goes into the consume, but he may die to just minions. Out the final void deuce by the Kog'Maw finishes the Nunu first blood to the red team, perfectly played by the red team. Annie is already level 7, so they really have to watch out for that unexpected T-burst. As you guys know, the Annie bot can suddenly just one-shot you with the T-burst, so they should really pay respect to that. So Alistar is going for the recall in the top lane, and they are going aggressive on the Nunu, and Annie are going aggressive on the Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw is slowed by the Nunu, Annie is going hard, Nunu is just blasting him with auto attacks. Can they finish him off though? Yes, the final auto attack by the Nunu, giving him the first kill for the blue team. Nicely done, catching up a little bit. T-burst wasn't even needed by Annie, so well played for the blue bots. So right now Malzahar is just pushing super fast the bot turret. He has his void links that can help him push really fast, so that's a very good pushing on the red side. And in the meantime we have some damage trading in the mid lane, and also what happened in the top lane. Let's see that real quick. So we see the Nunu standing in the middle of the lane, he's just standing there, and what is he going to do? He goes back in aggressively on the Alistar and Kog'Maw, and he just gets finished by the Alistar, so what was he even thinking? And in the meantime we see the fight by the Renekton and Rammus in the mid lane, and Rammus gets finished by that minion auto attack, so tragedy for the blue team. 2 kills, easy 2 kills speed by the red team, snowballing their lead. So right now Malzahar is trying to go behind the Lucian, probably just to one-shot him with his combo, but what is he trying to do? He's searching for Lucian, but he cannot find him. Lucian is just slowly pushing the wave. Can Malzahar finish him off in this scenario? He goes hard, using his malefic vision on him. Can he just ult? No, he misses his Q. Lucian putting his dance shoes on, trying to escape. Can Voidly finish him off? No, nice dash by the Lucian, escapes the day. So Nunu goes back to the top lane. What is he trying to do? The ice pulverized by the Alistar. Why is Nunu still flying? Also the Cutlass used by the Kog'Maw, he's slowed. He tries to escape some damage by the Kog'Maw Q and R. I didn't know if that Q hit, but Kog just pops his via Arcanic Barrage and just kills him. Nunu tried to go back in, but it wasn't the best idea. It's also gonna be a second turret picked up by the red team, so they're really snowballing their lead, 4k ahead of the blue team. So Malzahar misses his Q, Lucian hits his Q, but I don't think he really can finish the Malzahar. He goes with another piercing glide and double attack, and they're calling for the Malzahar. The Voidling blocks it. Oh, holy shit, it wasn't enough. Malzahar dies to the Lucian. Nicely played by him. Malzahar didn't have his ult up, so he wasn't really able to kill the Lucian. So nicely done by the Lucian, picking up her first kill of the game. We can see now Kog'Maw is going for some next level rotational play, but he's gonna be right between the Annie and Nunu. I don't think it's the best place to be. Nunu just stuns, Kog'Maw is just getting stunned by Annie Q, and looks like it's gonna be an easy kill for the blue team, but Annie is backing off. Can Kog'Maw die though? Slowed by the Nunu using his Cutlass, the Nunu trying to slow him down to escape, but he cannot make it. Another Ice Blast by Nunu, finishing the kill for the blue team. Nicely done there, but what was Kog'Maw doing? What were these rotations? No idea. In the meantime we have Malzahar going hard on the Lucian. Lucian is pretty low, he gets hit by Malzahar. He dashes just in time to escape the E of Malzahar. Can Malzahar chase him down? That's the question. Voidling is trying to finish the Lucian. The Voidling kill. Holy fucking shit. Voidlings are OP. Nicely done by Malzahar bot, chasing the Lucian, knowing the limits of his champion and finishing the Lucian with his Voidling. Well played, Malzahar. Rammus pops up his ult, trying to wave clear and possibly kill the Renekton, but it seems like Renekton will escape. Maybe Rammus can at least get the first turret for the blue team. That would be really good. Getting some more gold. What is this? What was this rolling hedgehog? Holy shit. He manages to pick up the turret for the blue team anyway. Nicely done. The gold lead is only slightly over 2,000 for the red team right now. Renekton is going really hard on the Rammus. He already used his ult, so he should probably back off, and we see some nice rotational play by Annie coming to the mid lane. Rammus is rolling straight into Renekton, but he's taunted right now. Can they finish the Renekton? But wow, nicely done. The ult popped up just to finish the Renekton. Well played. Nice gank by the Annie from the top lane. Really well played in terms of the rotational game. Malzahar already took the second tier turret, and he's gonna work on an inhibitor turret in a second. And in the meantime, the Alistar is also working on the second tier turret in the top lane, so nice pushing by the red team. Malzahar tries to eat on Lucian, he does so, but he misses his Q. Another calling by Lucian, he deals a lot of damage. Last tick of the calling finishes the Malzahar. So another kill with the calling for Lucian. Nicely done on the Malzahar. He's really holding him well, but just losing a lot of pressure by not being able to defend the towers on time. But Rammus is still here. He may probably just finish the Malzahar. Taunts the Malzahar using the power ball. Pops up his defensive ball curl. Can he finish the Malzahar though? That's the question. Yes, he can. Another Tremors, his ultimate, to just finish the kill. Nice BM by the Rammus. So the Kog'Maw and Malzahar are like chasing all the way. Chasing the Rammus and Lucian all the way. They are just so thirsty to get the kills. They're greedy. We see some synchronized recalls by the blue team, but can Kog'Maw finish them? He's coming to... Oh, they are just abandoning their recall. Another perfectly synchronized recall by blue team. That's really spectacular, but... Malzahar right now rotating by the dragon, probably rotating towards the mid lane. He probably wants to go for the Nunu, going from the back. That sounds like a good plan. He goes back and takes the turret shot. Takes the Ice Blast by Nunu and just... Don't mind me, Nunu, I'm just passing by. That's I think what Malzahar meant, just passing by. Didn't really want to kill the Nunu, as he's probably a very friendly bot. But what's going on? The Kog'Maw is getting attacked by the bot lanes, by the bots in the bot lane, and kill picked up by Rammus. 3-1 already, nicely performing there. As is also got by the Lucian, who is working on his probably the Runan's Hurricane right now after picking up the Essence River. So both Renekton and Malzahar are pushing the mid lane pretty fast. They're gonna probably start working on the mid lane inhibitor pretty soon. Inhibitor turret, I mean. Yes, they do. The Voidling is gonna really improve their pushing power. So they managed to take the first inhibitor turret in the game for the red team. 5k gold ahead right now. Rammus comes in, taunts the Malzahar using his Deathman's Plate buffed auto attack. But he doesn't seem he will be able to finish the Malzahar. He uses his Powerball and Tremors though. That hit's probably gonna finish Malzahar. Yes, he does, but in the meantime, Renekton tries to work on this inhibitor. Tries to basically front door him. Rammus doesn't seem to care about the Renekton at all, and Renekton just passes by. No, he's not going. Holy fucking shit, he gets blasted by that T-Burst. So nice taunt by the Rammus. He was paying attention all the time, but he just waited for a perfect moment, taunting, and nice blast by the Annie T-Burst. Nicely done to finish the kill. So blue team is just picking up their turret in the mid lane, the second tier turret. They're trying to go aggressive on the Kog'Maw, but I don't know if they can do it. He gets taunted. What was the range on that taunt? And another kill for the Annie, but nice Q to finish their Kog'Maw. Maybe the blue team can finally turn it a little bit around for them. Renekton tries to 1v2 the Annie and Rammus right now, but I don't know if he can. Annie is so low. He pops up his ult, but isn't that too late for it? He still tries to chase. Let's see what happens. Renekton doesn't give up on this one. Maybe he can just work on that inhibitor. And yeah, he's starting working on that inhibitor. Can he pick it up though? He takes a lot of damage just from the minions. Ram is just passing by like he doesn't give a single fuck about it. Annie goes with her W, he misses it, but she has... I mean, she misses it, but she has her stun ready. And another taunt by Ramos into Rhinus, another BM T-burst straight into the face. Getting one shot by that T-burst, nicely done by Annie, another BM by her. Well played. So they have some power play, they should probably try to work it out. 2k, just 2k behind the red team right now, but 3 turrets behind, that may be the major problem for them. Let's see what happens, they cannot really push, the Kog'Maw wave clear is really nice with that static shift, so it's pretty difficult. Ramos tried to go in with Powerball, but I think he's confused, he doesn't know what to do. Renekton engages on the Lucian along with Kog'Maw, they managed to kill him, but Ramos gets into the backline to finish to go for the Kog'Maw, but can he finish him? No, he cannot. In the meantime, Renekton tries to fight Annie, and Ramos tries to fight Alistar. What's gonna happen? Annie is very low. Same for the Alistar, but maybe Annie can survive this. Renekton is still chasing. He looks like he's really thirsty to get that kill for him. Will he work on the inhibitor or will he keep going? That's the question. Holy shit, it looks like Renekton is going deep. He really wants that Annie to be dead. He goes between the two and Nexus Star. What is he doing? He just gets executed. What a stupid crocodile. That wasn't a smart play. Annie baited him out. Nicely done by Annie. Renekton just chasing like he has no brain. Badly played for him. In the meantime, we see the Nunu pushing the second tier turret for the blue team. He can probably pick it up. Yes, he manages to do it. Annie is fighting the Malzahar. Malzahar has a huge wave, so that may be problematic. Ramos and Lucian in the meantime rotating to the top lane. But remember, Kog'Maw has a really good wave clear. He also picked up the Hurricane, so he has some extra wave clear right now. Kog'Maw is doing just a lot of damage right now. What are they trying to do? Lucian just gets ulted by Malzahar. He has no chance, but Nunu is also slowed. Nice ult by Kog'Maw and then Malefic Vision by Malzahar, and there's just no way to escape. Annie is trying to hold the bot lane turret, but she cannot really wave clear too well. Ramos is just passing by the Alistar and Renekton that were pushing the mid lane inhibitor turret, and I think he just taunted them. He has some like a global taunt, I guess. He didn't even need to press his E, and he manages to taunt the Alistar and the Renekton out of the inhibitor. So well played by the Ramos, currently being the best farmer in the game, just reaching the 200 CS. So well played by him. But we see some nice grouping by the red team in the top lane. They are going full squad for top lane. Can they work on that inhibitor turret though? In the meantime, the turret in the bot lane has fallen because the Annie wasn't able to clear the waves. She's just holding her stun for whatever reason. Cox tries to rotate in the mid lane, but I don't know if he can handle the Ramos. Ramos pops his taunt, goes back behind him. He's slowed by the Blade of the Ruin King, but he's still going. Popped up his ult and Powerball. Kog'Maw is just gonna get finished. In the meantime, we didn't see that, but Nunu was finished by the Alistar, so he probably mispositioned him, going 1 or 2v3 along with Lucian. So the bot lane inhibitor turret is just falling. Annie is not doing anything, not using her spells to clear the minions, just also attacking, and that's surely not enough to clear the minions. So red team just gained a massive advantage. Renekton, Alistar and Malzahar in the mid lane, they rotated to the mid lane. They know they cannot really push the top lane when Lucian is defending there. So they just try to go for the mid lane inhibitor that is open, and they can probably get it right now if they just go for it. Alistar tried to go deep for the Lucian, headbutts him, but he just gets caught by the Annie and Ramos, and he just basically dies. Doesn't pop his ultimate. It looks like he's holding it for the next team fight. That will be no one knows when, but let's say worth. So the blue team is really chasing the kills, but they have a huge wave just destroying the mid lane inhibitor. Why are they not defending that? They managed to taunt the Malzahar. Malzahar goes down, but the same goes for the mid lane inhibitor. That looks pretty bad for the blue team, and they are still chasing the Renekton, but he gets taunted, he gets blasted, kill got by the Lucian, but the minions are already working on the Nexus turrets. And what is Kog'Maw doing now? He's probably trying to show some of his dance moves, and he's doing that really well, but maybe he should probably just go rotate top and clear that minion wave, but he has some other plans. Keep on dancing, Kog'Maw, keep on dancing, you're doing that well. I wonder if we can see you in the next episode of the X Factor or something, because those dance moves were really nice. And he also manages to survive that, escaping through the jungle. Nicely done by him. Alistar and Annie are both low. Looks like Alistar may go down right now, but the Rammus and Nunu just decide to back off. Kog'Maw goes melee range. I know he can do that. Just pop his W and start masturbating and get a pentakill, but it doesn't work this time. He doesn't have the proper build. He just goes down to Rammus and Nunu. Alistar tries to go back in, he pulverizes the Nunu and Rammus, and what's going on? In the meantime, Renekton and Malzahar are pretty much already working on the Nexus turrets. They are like half done already. The minions are seriously pushing the red team right now, but the blue team has still hope. The top lane minions are pushing for them. The gold is basically equal for both teams right now, but the Lucian is pretty low at the moment. He has to watch out for the Alistar. Alistar goes with the pulverize on Nunu. Lucian and Annie manages to survive that. Malzahar tries to go in probably to defend that top lane. Let's see. In the meantime, Rammus goes back in along with Nunu. They go on Alistar, but their turrets are just being decimated by minions, so I don't know if that's the best decision. Alistar gets taunted by Rammus and Ice Blast by Nunu, but they don't seem to have enough damage to finish him off. And they are tanking huge amount of minions. Rammus pops up his ult. Alistar is again slowed by Nunu. And looks like they may be able to finish the kill on Alistar. Probably the Sunfire kept picking up for the Nunu. Malzahar comes in the mid lane with some reinforcements, pops up his ult on the Rammus, but Rammus seems pretty tanky. In the meantime, the blue minions are actually pushing for the blue team, and they may be able to get the inhibitor themselves. Lucian picks up the Malzahar. Let's see that real quick. What happened here? So Renekton's pretty low. Rammus managed to escape that Malzahar ult. Renekton goes aggressive, and what a beautiful T-burst by Annie, picking up the stun on both Malzahar and on both Renekton and Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw is pretty low. Lucian, a nice piercing light, picking up the double kill for him. Can Kog'Maw finish? Then Annie doesn't seem like he can, but maybe Annie may just die to Malzahar. Yes, she will. The Malefic Visions picking up the kill for Malzahar. So in the meantime, the top lane inhibitor has fallen for the blue team, for the red team, and blue team suddenly has a gold lead, but they really need to hold that inhibitor there. Rammus, it seems like Rammus tries to go for the back door, but what is he doing here? He really should just pass that turret, because the minions are gonna kill his base really soon. So yeah, he manages to go through along with Lucian, or maybe not. What are they doing? It seems really confusing. They're trying to back off, but Renekton is going to scare them, and we have already the one of the Nexus turret falling down for the blue team. Rammus goes aggressive on the Renekton right now, but he's 1v4. I don't know if that's the best idea. Nunu goes in, also 1v4. There are 3v4 versus 3v4 right now. What are they trying to do? They seem to they wanna go for the base race probably. I don't know if that's the scenario. So Nunu manages to escape along with Annie. Rammus is also here, so we had some visual bug. That's pretty weird, but they are going to go for the heavy top lane push. They have minions to do so, but Lucian is dying, so they have no wave clear on the bottom side. And Kog'Maw tries to recall to probably stop the backdoor from the blue team. That's a good decision by him. He has the best wave clear for the team, so he's surely capable of defending that. And then the inhibitor falls again for the blue team, so they don't have two inhibitors, but maybe Rammus and Nunu can work the way in the top lane. They got one Nexus turret down, but Kog'Maw wave clear is just too insane, and Malzahar and Alistar already managed to pick one of the second Nexus turret for them, and they are just working on the Nexus turret and the Nexus itself. So Rammus and Nunu should really go back. Alistar goes aggressive with that pulverize, nicely done. What the headbutts the Annie, but I don't really think you can survive something like that, man. Tries to tank out the Nexus turret, but he doesn't manage to do it. And the red team is just picking up the victory by the minions, so they won, but they still had like the gold deficit, so nicely done by there. In the meantime, we saw Nunu tried still working on that turret, but he wasn't able to. Renekton also went back, and Kog'Maw just joined them at the end of the video to be at the final screen. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, then maybe leave the like button. If you didn't, then just leave the dislike button and tell me what do you think about spectating bots. If you had fun, if it was enjoyable, or maybe I should do some other types of videos. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next video.